Ladies and grasshoppers, it is time for another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. It's directed by Cinderama, and it's produced by The Camera Lady, and association by The Cameraman, with performances by the Color Beatty Crew and Evo Amber, with partners by Tom Allen, Edward Scott, and Rebel Wilson, with his co-host, Elia Mueller. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
Aloha! I wonder what's coming up next. Let's see. Oh, we've got a weeknight update with Ellie Mueller. Then the morning show starting Rebel Wilson, and extremely early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come at Nick and Night. Aloha!
From the gorgeous YouTube dojo. Hey, we don't have cicadas here, so you have nothing to worry about. Man, it's Weeknight with Ellie Mueller, and now the man who was going to talk about cicadas tonight. Wait, what? Are we actually talking about cicadas tonight? We are? Well, this is going to be a long show. He is the one and only Mr. Ellie Mueller. Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Mueller. What's up, grasshoppers? Alright, Tiffany Riley, my girlfriend, can only be found on Twitter/X, but she typically writes jokes for the in-between monologue portion of this program. She didn't write any jokes for me tonight, but she will write more jokes for me in the future. Now, the theme song was composed by Darling Mathis Piano, the Color Beatty Crew, and the camera lady and the cameraman are responsible for most of the things that you will see in here on this program tonight, and they are Shoutout Spotlight tonight, along with Evo Amber, the Dragon Ball Level 2004. Hopefully she will return to this program very, very soon. RKG, the Gleaming Lucario Fangirl, Nef419, the Rockets, the Bomber Camera Show, Bomber Camry, the Lemon Podcast, Late Night Playset, Ricky Conley, Luca Picapucci, Pierre Kelly, Kier's Nostalgia Corner, Philip Gibson, Martin the Maniac, Dr. Ward Studios, Cassie Dragon, Sophie Dragon, Ord, and Eclipse Joel 108, the Legacy Hero. Please check all of those people out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to find out what's up.
What is up? 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 Bum 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 bum.
Alright, what's up with cicadas? Insects that used to be rare. Now they appear every time you go outside. They're almost like huge pests. But did you know that cicadas attract their mates with their music and other insects? It's true. Now this will make everyone scream. Listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the insects. Okay, they're not really here, but you know what I mean, right? Now, listen up, alright? Here are a few more facts about cicadas. Cicadas don't bite, cicadas can fly, and female cicadas can lay 600 eggs at a time. Wow, 600 eggs? Wow, cicadas really love sex? Wow. Just wow. Woo-wee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for a little thing that I like to call the top 8 list. Alright, MP, Eggers, whoa.
Does everybody know what time it is? Is it time for something that involves the weeknight update? That's correct. It's time for our top 8. Yeah, top 8 to know what the top 8 things are. Yeah, it's going to be great. Oh, I'm so excited. I wonder what the top 8 is going to be this time. Well, we're going to have to figure it out. Well, Ellie's going to figure it out. Yeah, Tom, it's absolutely so. Well then, what are we waiting for? Take it away, Ellie! Yeah!
You got boss cards category, top 8 things that cicadas won't eat. Number 8, humans. Number 7, ice cream. Number 6, donuts. Number 5, pizza. Number 4, carrots. Number 3, fish. Number 2, donkeys. And the number 1 thing that cicadas won't eat is turkey. Do we really need to say anything else at this point? No, we don't. Thank you, boys. Come on. You know, enjoy hashtag week update, hashtag Ellie for Weeknight, hashtag Ellie for adults, and hashtag special brown, and hashtag autism rules. Get those hashtags around social media, please. And please acknowledge your camera lady and the cameraman and public who use that last hashtag because they created that last hashtag. Why like this thing, subscribe, and bell check, and tap the comment section down below. Whatever we do, please do not go anywhere. We will be right back. In between monologue, special delivery and updates on the about Dragon Ball Level 2004, a moment for everyone, overtime, random advice, and this week's content question. Remember, this is still week now update. Now, here it is, your Wild of the Night.
You deserve nothing.
But the best gifts because you are a gift. Jinkies.
It's Nick at night. Makes the world seem bright. So tune it in and keep on watching Nick at night. All night, every night.
So, what's new at Empire? Well, for the first time, in stock and ready for delivery, we have crush-resistant carpet from Mohawk. Did you say Mohawk? Right, Mohawk. And to celebrate, Mohawk and all our crush-resistant carpets are on sale at 10 to 50% off. That much off? Absolutely. Including padding, next-day installation, and no payments till February. What do you think? It's incredible. What do you think? 588-2300
All dairies go a long way to meet high industry standards, but Quality Check goes further, which is why more people are coming up to the fresher taste of Quality Check. Look for the check in the queue, where the fresh taste will tell you we're better, because we're better than we have to be.
Welcome back to Week No Update, and now it's time for the in-between monologue. Listen, alright? My girlfriend, Tiffany Riley, is starting to feel a lot better right now. So that's very, very, very good. Of course, she doesn't have any jokes for me. So this is what I'm going to do. Alright? I'm going to do this. Watch this. You know, sometimes doing this show for so many years can give you a huge headache. Of course, what can you do? You know, if you love doing what you're doing, then your headaches wouldn't feel like headaches at all. No, those headaches will feel like a huge crowd shouting in your head, "You can do it! You can do it! You can do it!" Of course, at some point, you're going to have to tell the crowd, "Hey, easy, easy, easy. Oi!" Wow. That was... Wow. Hey, how about another episode of Special Delivery, huh?
The Praising God audition. Poe.
Now let's go over it again. Are you sure you didn't hit the building with the regulation button when you were fooling around with your stomach? I'm sure of it, my lovely assistant. I was full of cheesecake. I went down to loosen my belt. Then I pressed this button by accident. Oh, jeez. Okay. I wish you would stop fiddling with that thing. You're making me nervous. Oh, not to be afraid of, my lovely assistant. It's just my chin champ. Looky. Such a handsome chin. And here's a picture that I took at the musical stadium right before it vanished. Well, that proves it wasn't you that caused the mess. This time at least. Ha! You want to know a story about mess? I had a rival once named Messy Messerson. Or was it Stanley? Anyway, I defeated him and he farted and got embarrassed. Sweet! Yeah, thanks. Somehow or other, this isn't the theme by someone called Stanley. No, it doesn't sound like Stanley's style at all. Stanley Messy Messerson likes to make a mess. The stadium was too cleanly. Villainous. Our second most arch nemesis. That's right, superheroes. It's me. So, what are you in for? I got caught jaywalking. Couldn't you believe it? You think that's bad? I got caught by having bad breath in a public place. Villainrosity, our #1 arch nemesis. Oh, can it, fellers? Spoiled spore. Now let's talk about the disappearance of the musical stadium. Maybe a huge monster truck dragged it away. Monster? It's a good theory. Or maybe it could be the sneaky hermit. The sneaky hermit. Of course, this crime shows all the signs that were here throughout the hermit's criminal career. What signs? What does the sneaky hermit do? I do believe that I must say is that the sneaky hermit steals buildings. Now, that is a fine observation there, my loveliest companion. Now, if everyone will excuse us, this crime will absolutely show us by community. Come, my lovely assistant. Ooh, let's start with jaywalking. They possibly couldn't catch us twice. We should probably catch those two, you know. All in good time, my lovely assistant. All in good time. First, I think we've got a hermit to catch. We'll start with the beach, because hermits love the beach. To the invisible mobile. Away! Dang, that monster truck! Burn!
That was fantastic. Yes. Now, Evil Amber, the Dragon Ball Level 2004, still hasn't returned to this program yet. I really hope that she'll return to this program very soon. In the meantime, she has 283 subscribers on YouTube right now. 283 subscribers. That's amazing. If you could help her reach 300 subscribers by the end of this month, then that would be incredible. How about moments for everyone, huh?
Hey, Rebel, do you know what time it is? No, the camera lady, what time is it? Well, Rebel, it's time for a moment for everyone. I wonder what Ellie is going to say this time. Well, we're about to find out right now. Yeah, so take it away, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Love you, my smoochie poo.
Folks, I had 3 dreams over the weekend, and they were very surprising. So I think that this is the perfect time for me to talk to you about those dreams right now. Let's see. Let's start with Friday's dream, shall we? In that dream, I did another installment of the Adult Swim version of this program. That turned out very well. I interviewed Busy Phillips, Lauren Brazy, and Hilary Duff. Lauren Brazy told me that she wanted to be a supermodel because she wanted to be on the cover of the Cosmopolitan magazine. I wish her the best of luck. Busy Phillips talked about her late night talk show on QVC Plus, and I told her that that platform is an odd platform for a late night talk show. That's when she said that Adult Swim is an even stranger platform for a late night talk show. Then Hilary Duff told me that she's working on a very special movie with the camera lady and several other people. I asked her when the movie would come out, and she told me to be patient. She also told me that the movie would make me lose my mind. And that's when my girlfriend Tiffany Riley jumped on my lap and made out with me. The show eventually ended, and Tiffany and I continued to make out and have sex with each other. After that, I woke up and the dream ended. Moving on to Saturday's dream. That dream, I was reflecting on all the amazing things that I have done on the Adult Swim version of this show over the past week when Tiffany Riley entered the room. She asked me how many people watch the Adult Swim version of this show every night this past week. And I told her that 800,000 people watch the Adult Swim version of this show every night over the past week, or over the last week. So we celebrated by making out. Of course, that was when the camera lady arrived. I asked the camera lady if she was feeling all right, and she told me that she's doing a movie with Hilary Duff. Tiffany and I congratulated her, and the camera lady said that if I hadn't made so many mistakes in the past, then the camera lady would have fallen in love with me immediately. Of course, that's when she did something that I didn't expect. She told Tiffany Riley that everyone wanted her to be in the movie with her. That's when Tiffany Riley left with the camera lady, and I was left all alone. I woke up, and that was it. Now, let's talk about last night's dream, shall we? Tiffany Riley started looking like an eggplant. immediately. And I had to help her get back to normal. I had to go on an adventure that involved saving the adultum executives from being destroyed by the lava monster, juggling 40 balls at once, and spinning around with a big ball. I was so close to turning everything back to normal when the camera lady and Tiffany Riley turned me into an eggplant. Before I could figure out who hypnotized them and made them turn me into an eggplant, I woke up. I know. That was a lot to take in. But you know what? Let's just move on and have a little talking time. Alright? Alright.
Alright, partners, do you know what time it is? That's right, it's talk time where he talks about what he's gonna talk about. So let's talk about it. Yeah!
Now listen to this, folks. When cicadas want to attract one another, they usually sing to each other. Actually, the male cicadas would sing to attract the female cicada. Of course, they don't do it alone. Oh no. According to this study, according to this article, this is true, apparently cicadas work with other insects in order to get the female cicadas to fall in love with them. Wow. I guess insects love making music together. Who knew, huh? Now, listen to this, alright? Because this is very interesting. Apparently, cicadas don't bite because they are very harmless. And female cicadas, get to lay 600 eggs at once because they have a pointed abdomen with an ovipositor, and that is supposed to help them lay eggs. And female cicadas are much different from the male cicadas because male cicadas have a blunter abdomen. Wow. How about some advice for the world, huh? Asking others for help is actually a good thing because nobody does things alone. I'm serious. I've been doing this show for 16 years now. And I've been getting some help from our Heavenly Father and our Savior, my family, the Not Ready for Late Night Players, Tiffany Riley, and all of you folks at home every night since 2009. One person once said that it takes an entire village to do something like this. Although I wouldn't call my team a village because that wouldn't be respectful or accurate, I believe that the person who said that was right in a sense. Everyone needs help. It doesn't matter what you need help with or how much help you really need. Do not be afraid to ask for help. And when someone helps you, thank that person. Now, time for us to go over this week's comment of the week question. Are you ready? All right, here we go. If you could be a frog for a year, then what would you do and why? Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. Well, that's it for tonight's episode of Weeknight Update. But the rest of this week will be very interesting. Tomorrow we'll talk about cheesecake. Wednesday we'll talk about earthworms. Thursday we'll talk about ice cream. And Friday we'll talk about frogs. The camera lady, the cameraman, and the color being pool will be here all week. Hopefully we'll have something from EYMD Dragon Ball Level 2004 this week as well. And we'll have something from Nation Productions, Mild Tucker, Christian Freight Keys, and GDQ, the YouTuber, on Friday. Woo! Guess what, folks? That's news. I'm out, Steve. 4x4.
And that has been another exciting episode of Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now it is time to hear some final thoughts of the villains. So, good night, everyone.
I wonder if anybody watches the show besides us. Besides me.
It's Nick at Night. Makes the world seem bright. So tune it in and keep on watching Nick at Night. All night, every night.